Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that Rachel Black, Finley Rose Slater, has a big secret after overhearing what Dimitri von Luschner, Peter Port, and Leo Stark, Greg Ricart, thought was a private chat. Days spoilers suggest Rachel is aware that Leo and Dimitri are disguising their romance, so it's only a matter of time before she spills the beans. Of all, Rachel adores Kristen Dimmerer, Stacey Haydock, and could easily tell her mother about this. It could be important to Kristen, who is about to make a crucial deal with Dimitri. Although Kristen has been willing to deceive Gwen Ristek, Emily O'Brien, about Dimitri's inheritance scam thus far, she may decide that she requires a bit more motivation to remain silent. Perhaps Kristen would claim that Dimitri is asking a lot of her to conceal his genuine wedding reasons, while also concealing a secret affair with Leo. With Megan Dimmerer, Miranda Wilson, out of the picture, she may blackmail Dimitri into the eventual agreement. However, there's a potential Rachel will blab to someone else totally, possibly Gwen because she's pals with Kristen. DOL viewers understand that friendship is complicated, yet Days still manages to keep Kristen and Gwen in each other's circle. That may put Rachel in Gwen and Kristen's orbit as well, so she might speak up and inform the bride-to-be what she overheard. Gwen will be on cloud 9 over her engagement to Dimitri during the week of July 17 to 21, according to Days spoilers, and will look forward to organizing her quick wedding. Leo, on the other hand, will be filled with terrible guilt because he's sleeping with Dimitri on the side, not to mention Leo knows Dimitri's duping Gwen for money. Despite how bad Leo feels, it appears like he will keep his quiet deal with Dimitri. That might set the stage for Rachel to blow things up by leaking too much to Gwen, possibly at the worst possible time if it happens shortly before Dimitri and his bride-to-be tie the wedding. Rachel becoming a blabbermouth flower girl could be the best consequence of all. It might pave the way for Gwen to ditch Dimitri at the altar and abandon him before the clock runs out. Dimitri needs a wife before his 40th birthday, but will Gwen abandon him before they marry? Will Rachel's astounding updates cause Gwen to put the brakes on? Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that some surprises are in store nevertheless, so stay in to see how Rachel's knowledge will fit into the tale. Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that E.J. Dimmerer, Dan Feuerigel, will meet with Stefan Dimmerer, Brandon Barash, in private and propose peace. Fans know E.J. sincerely tried to protect Stefan from Megan Dimmerer, Miranda Wilson, and he'll remind his brother of this over the week of July 17 to 21. When E.J. discovered Megan's plan to permanently kill Stefan, he wanted to intervene before it was too late. That's what got E.J. stranded in the Dimmerer tunnels with Kristen Dimmerer, Stacey Haydock. So he had to pay the price for attempting to protect Stefan. Of course, Stefan won't know whether he can accept E.J.'s version of events, but he'll have a feeling that E.J. truly wanted to save him. That will mean something to Stefan, since E.J. maintains that their feud has lasted long enough. According to Days teasers, E.J. will urge for peace and suggest that they should focus on a different opponent. Dimitri von Luschner, Peter Port, is an outsider and a Dimmerer wannabe in E.J.'s eyes. Therefore, he'll enlist Stefan's assistance to get rid of him. Dimitri is a mama's boy. Thus, E.J. will argue that he can't be trusted. Dimitri could still be carrying out Megan's twisted schemes, therefore E.J. and Stefan will agree that he cannot be a member of the Dimmerer inner circle. Although Stefan will not entirely trust E.J., Days teasers indicate that he will trust him more than Dimitri at this point. With that in mind, Stefan will accept E.J.'s proposed truce and join him in their attempt to force Dimitri out of the Dimmerer mansion. Kristen will be the one to defend Dimitri's status in the family home, so Stefan and E.J. won't grasp her strategy. Days spoilers indicate that E.J. and Stefan will decide not to push too hard on this. This may be an idea they explore later, but Stefan and EJ will agree to let Dimitri stay for the time being. On the plus side, this will allow EJ and Stefan to keep a closer eye on Dimitri. Because Stefan and EJ will regard Dimitri as the true antagonist within the family, the tension between the brothers will be much reduced. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Stefan and EJ will tweak their tactics along the road, so stay tuned for updates on what they have in store for Dimitri. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Philip Kiriakis will appear a little different the next time fans see him, but not too different because we've seen this version before. Kenneth Johnson left the part of Philip in 2021, however it turns out that Jean-Paul Lavoisier will portray his return arc. Confirmed that Lavoisier will return to Days in August, therefore the show will be recast with a recognizable face. Many fans would recognize Lavoisier from his previous tenure as Philip Kiriakis on From. Of course, this isn't the first time a character has gone back and forth between distinct forms. They conducted multiple exchanges from Kate Muncy to Marcy Miller before Abigail Dimara met her end. When Kenneth Johnson's tenure on the program came to an end, Philip was written off on a bad note. Days viewers will recall how Philip's jealousy drove him insane, causing him to frame Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, for a terrible murder. Philip staged his own death in the hopes that Brady would fall for it, therefore he had some clear mental issues that needed to be addressed at an off-screen facility. Most Salemites are unaware of Philip's survival, although Kate Roberts Brady, Lauren Koslow, and several other members of Philip's family are. During the week of July 17 to 21, Kate will also reveal the existence of her son in a conversation with Paulina Price, Jackie Harry. This will probably set the situation for Philip to be discharged from his treatment and return to Salem when Jean-Paul Lavoisier returns next month. Victor Kiriakis, John Aniston, will eventually have to die, and he will require all of his loved ones to come for a funeral. It's a good thing Days is bringing Philip back in some manner, because Victor's son needs to say his goodbyes. Philip will also have the chance to make amends to Brady, Chloe Lane, Nadia Bjorlin, and anyone else he has harmed, so we'll keep you updated as his return date approaches. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Jean-Paul Lavoisier will reprise his role as Philip Kiriakis for some fantastic drama, so stay tuned. Now that the strike has begun, many actors have joined writers on the picket lines to demand significant changes in the industry. Many fans are wondering how this news will affect the actors on soap operas, so we've got some important updates for you. Is the SAG-AFTRA strike forcing soap actors to take time off? Because they are covered under the SAG-AFTRA National Code of Fair Practice for Network Television Broadcasting, the answer is no. If you've seen the terms network code or net code thrown around on social media recently, this is what it is. What it all boils down to is that soap actors have a distinct contract that goes through July 2024, so they'll continue to work while many other actors are forced to sit out. Contract performers will be in violation of contract if they do not show up and continue working as usual, so bear that in mind. Anyone who criticizes soap performers for doing their jobs is being unjust because it is beyond their control. Because of this unusual deal, actors from The Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, and The Young and the Restless will continue to work despite the SAG-AFTRA strike. This means that fans won't have to worry about any production halts at this time. Some soap performers have continued to speak out in support of the strike, even attending the picket lines when they can. However, because the netcode agreement is still in existence for another year, they must report to the studios and play their customary roles. B&B, Days, GH, and Y&R will continue to provide action-packed episodes each week, so expect to see all of your favorite characters. There are some major summer stories in the works, so fans should keep checking in and supporting their favorite soaps. Of course, the strike is still a major issue for everyone in the film and television industries, so let's hope a fair compromise is achieved soon. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.